Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pseudo's Crochet and More. This is your host Crystal. Today is the first day of the Crochet Society Advent Calendar. I am so excited. I just did the unboxing and revealing of the bad Advent Calendar, scam Advent Calendar. I was thinking about doing them together, but I decided against that, so I wanted to get that done and out of the way because that was just $60. I don't want to remember that was wasted. I mean, it wasn't as bad as I thought. And if you haven't watched it, please go ahead and watch it. That's all I'm going to say. So, now, without further ado, I still have this in the box. I just opened it to make sure it was the right thing. But Crochet is my moon and stars. Isn't that so true? I will have to say that they kind of damaged the shipping box, but it was coming from the UK. So as long as everything's inside, I'll be happy. Now, like I mentioned in the other video, I did open it to make sure everything was here. Made sure the box was the right design on the box. And this is actually really nice. Feels like it's a thicker cardboard, which is nice. So I did take out the, oops, well, there went that stuff. Oh well, I did take out the Crochet Society, the book that you get with it, with all the patterns that you could make. It also comes with amigurumi patterns. If you are into amigurumi, they do have that in here, so that's nice that they cover both sides, regular crochet and amigurumi. I'm not saying it's not regular, but you're making something when you do amigurumi. That could be a toy or little cuddle thing. Alright, so this, I'm going to put this back on the floor and hopefully be able to get it out of here without problems. Well, it just got out of my hand. Alright, let's see. Can I do this? Probably not. I should have had my... No. Oh, yeah. This is definitely the right one. So much bigger. I don't even know how I'm going to do this. I'll have to peek around the side over here. So, maybe I'll have to stand up. I don't know. I guess I'll stand up. Okay, so I don't know exactly where number one's going to be, but I'm going to go ahead and open up number one. Now, I do believe I remember what comes in number one, because I've seen people, obviously, because they want to, you know, help with sales, see exactly what you're getting. Now, there was one content creator that actually opened up all her boxes. I'm not doing that. You'll have to just come back every day to see what's in the next box. If you've already seen the other thing, that's fine. You know, no biggie. Alright, so, oh, I have to actually untie the bow. So let's untie the bow. And at least this one's actually bowed. I think I got it in a knot. Did I get a knot? Nope. Okay. Well, yeah, kind of, but not really. There we go. Okay. Alright. So, and again, if you see my one that I just did, you will definitely be able to see the difference in the box size and how it's the size of the box is inside. So we're going to go ahead and just get number one. Then I'm going to put this down and sit down here so I don't knock everything out of the calendar here. Alright. Okay. Whee! Alright, so this is box one. And, ooh, that's a pretty yellow. Alright. And this is so nicely. A little mini skein. and you know exactly what's in it. It's Crochet Society's Confection DK. Copyright 2025, practical publish. It is 100% acrylic. It's called Lemon Drops 5. And they recommend a 3 to 4 millimeter crochet hook. It is machine washable, low iron, lay flat, or extra low heat. I actually have an option for extra low heat or no heat on my dryer, but this is nice color. Okay, that's not the only thing we got in the first one. We also got the hook, which I'm not sure if I'm going to use this hook or if it's just going to be, this is a 4 millimeter. And it's got Crochet Society written on it, and it's got stars on it as well. Because I'm not a very, I use tapered head style hooks like boy when my Susan Bates don't work for me for whatever I'm using it with. So I will try this and see how it works, but if it's not working well for me, I will switch to my Susan Bates hook. And then there's a little card with, for 20% off, statewide, site-wide password, and it's got the password for it, and then a QR code on the other side. I don't want to show this because it's got the password and the QR code and all that, but it comes with a nice little three things: a card for a percentage off, site-wide. I'm not sure if this expires at any time. You can also, if you're, depending on what you pick out of the book, you can scan the QR code for the patterns and videos. Now it doesn't say, I'm guessing you have till the end of the year to use the 20% off code. That would be my guess, in case you want to order more stuff. So, not a bad start. I'm still debating on what I want to make out of the book with this. See, this has that chemical smell. So it's not just that other yarn. It's wherever they get their yarn from, they don't get that chemical smell off of it fully. And then if you want to, when you're done with the box, so you know that you opened this one, you can turn it around and put it back in with the no number on it. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So, oh, let me put the hook back in there. Let's not forget to put the hook back in. I don't know how they had this in here. It fits, but there we go. Okay, so there is day one. Now, I'm going to show you the patterns that I've been looking at and trying to decide which one to do. And I'd like a little bit of input, if you so would kindly help me. So, the book pretty much shows you on the front what patterns are included. So you've got the blanket, there's a scarf. Okay, hold on. So there's the blanket, the scarf, the stocking, it's an oversized stocking, the beanie with little like snow on it, little pieces of snow on it. There's a tree skirt, and it's kind of hard to see, but bobble covers for all your ornaments, for like these ones here. And I've been trying to decide if I want to do the blanket, this one, the scarf, or or the oversized stocking. And I'll show you those a little bit more here without hopefully showing the pattern. There we go. Alright, so, no, hold on. Because it tells you what you do each day. So this is a bigger picture of the blanket with all the other stuff that was on the front page. But that's the blanket there. And they say it's mosaic crochet, and I've never done mosaic before. So I was thinking about trying that. Because it gives, every day you do something with the yarn that you've opened up already. And I mean, it tells you what colors it is, but that's not a biggie. And I do have to remember that these terms are in UK, not US. So when I look at it, it says treble. That's actually a double for me. But I was thinking about that, and again, like I said, the scarf. Here's a lady with the scarf on. It's got the little bobble things too on it. It looks like it's a granny, kind of like a granny stitch with that in between. Here's the hat. It's called Snowball Beanie, because you make little snowballs to put on the hat. And that's a back and forth. I've done those kinds of hats. I don't know. They're kind of weird for me, but now that I know how to do from the top down. And then there's the oversized, the granny stripe stocking. It's a lovely large stocking with plenty of space for gifts from Father Christmas himself. And then here's a better picture of the tree skirt. I don't know. I was thinking about this, but I don't know. I think I'd rather do the blanket because it's back and forth or just one direction because it's mosaic. And this is kind of more in the round with the pattern. And then, of course, here's the bobbles. It's one pattern, but you change it up with different colors. And then you put it around your ornament and seal it. And then in the back, what is that? Where? I know it's here. Maybe it's... I think it's at the front. Hold on. There it is. Okay, so you have to go to Crochet Society's website to get the amigurumi patterns, but here's, I'm covering that up. Here's the patterns that you could get to make. So that's cute. So I'm going to go ahead and put a poll for this. I'm going to put a poll for the other video as well. So if you haven't watched that video, please go ahead and watch it. Again, it's kind of funny, it's kind of not, but I'd like to see what your thoughts are on the other one too. So, tomorrow you will see what is in box number 2 for December 2nd. I still can't believe it's already December. Time is flying by. It's crazy. It really is. Alright. Well, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you are somebody who's never had an advent calendar and like to see every day, something new, hit the like button. Leave me a comment if you've ever used Crochet Society product before. Let me know what you think of it. If you've ever done an advent calendar, let me know how you liked it. What did you make out of it? Because I know that there was a blanket for last year as well, for 2024. And some people liked it and didn't like it. So just let me know. Alright, and if you like this type of content, please go ahead and subscribe. Or if you like any of my other content, please go ahead and subscribe. On Wednesday, there will be a snack crate video of me and my husband being goofy as usual. This time it's for Scotland, so look out for that one. You'll get probably another crochet related video this week. At least 2, 3 maybe. Because I finished a Mary Maxim crochet monthly subscription. I'm trying to work on the next one. I'm trying to catch up because I just got another one in the mail, and I'm still working. I was still working on September's. Now I'm working on October's, and I just got November's. So I'm trying to catch up on that, as well as doing the Afghan before January when I get that one again. So and between that and trying to get my mother-in-law to her doctor's appointments, because she's got another one Thursday this week, and then the following week she has another one, and the following week she has another one, and then it'll be Christmas. I'll be like, where's the time gone? So I'm going to do my best to put other content out besides the Advent calendar. I'm also doing videos for my girls. If you can't see it, behind me is the Bark Advent calendar. It's kind of like a Bully Make, but it's called Bark. So far they've been really good customer service. The 1 month for October, Bear, the squeaky skeleton, I think I showed you guys that. She tore into the stomach to get to the squeaker, and I contacted them because they say that their stuff's 100% guaranteed. If they break it, they'll replace it. Well, I didn't have to send proof that she broke it. I didn't have to, I just had to let them know what kind of toy I wanted instead. And then for November's box, they got this tiny little crescent roll that should not have been given to the larger breeds. So they're giving us an extra treat, toy, whatever, for December's box. So, and when I was with Bully Make, it had to be within so many days of them getting the box that they would replace it. And I'd have to take a picture, and I'd have to, and then they're like, well, you'll have to change what you're getting in your box, you know, so this doesn't happen again. And it was just, and the Bully box is twice as much as the Bark box. Now, granted, they don't get 3 bags of treats like they did with Bully in the Bark, but they get enough. They get enough to get them through to their next one, because they're always getting snacks from somebody. So that first video is already available. It's a short of me opening both boxes. Bella did not want nothing to do with today's reveal because it squeaked. And when Bear gets really excited with squeaky toys, she just goes nonstop. She either punctures the squeaker or she tries to rip it out of it. I'm going to have to see if that thing is even alive still. Let me see here. Oh, it's still alive. This is what they got in their first day. But you can watch the video if you want. It's just a short. It's only a minute. Hopefully, it's a mix of treats and toys. So hopefully tomorrow is actually a treat, because last year they loved when they got those treats. They were in here ready for their videos during this time of year. So I guess we'll see what happens tomorrow. Oops, I meant to give that to you. Sorry, it fell on the floor. So hopefully it's a good one, and hopefully the next box for Crochet Society for day 2 is a good one too. And yeah, so until next time, I hope you all stay safe, stay warm, and stay crafty. Bye-bye.